Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And to all my brothers out here preaching this truth to you, I say Shalom. This is a Montazar from the Chicago camp coming back at you again with another lesson entitled, She Knew and Still Asked. So this lesson, all right, is basically I had an experience where I went to a certain grocery store, and as I was checking out, there was a older, middle-aged Amalek, uh, clerk. All right, so they age funny, so they might look a little older than what their actual age is. So, but either way, she was Amalek. She looked just like Bill Gates and Fauci. All right, with that long hook nose and the big saucer ears. All right, and the beady eyes, and the little chin. You know Amalek when you see Amalek. But either way, she was ringing me up, and I had a neck piece on, and the neck piece is a chariot. Okay, so she looks at the chariot, and I can tell right away she's gonna ask me about this. So she looks at it, and then she points to it, and she says, "What is that?" And she says, "What does it mean?" Okay. Well, anybody looking at it, it's a UFO by any standards. So it was it's not a little kid could have said it was a spaceship, right? But she wanted to know. She said, "What does it mean?" So I told her. I said, "It's a chariot of the Lord." I said, "The world calls it a UFO." I said, "But in the book of Zechariah, it's called a flying roll." And as soon as I said that, she starts shaking her head profusely. She starts shaking her head from left to right, like, "Okay, okay, that's enough. I don't want to hear anymore." Bitch, you asked. You asked. Okay? You asked, and then you don't want me to tell you? That's because she already knew. She knew what it was. But you know what? I don't know, deep in her spirit, there's that fear. All right? It's fear and it's shame. All right? Because the Lord is making Esau bear. All right? So, very, very interesting. And it was very, very satisfying, actually, to be honest with you. Um, because we know this truth is real. This truth is real. This is not Christianity. All right? You're not going to learn about chariots in your church. All right? No one's talking about chariots in the church. They're talking about car, house, spouse, job, car, house, spouse. That's what they're talking about in the church. Job, car, spouse, house. The big four. Prosperity message. All right. So let's go ahead and get these scriptures. Okay, what the hell? All right, let's go ahead and get these scriptures. So first off, we're gonna start with the book of Zechariah, and we're gonna go to the 5th chapter, and we're gonna start at the first verse, and it reads: "Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side, according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. Okay? So the flying rolls are going to be a curse upon the earth. All right? Because when the Lord comes back, when Yahweh Shai comes back, the whole sky, all right, is going to be filled with chariots. The Lord is going to come with his host. All right? Let's look at the book of Obadiah, because these devils are ashamed because the truth is coming out. You can live in a fantasy for so long. You know, they call it denial. You can live in denial for so long, but when the truth comes out, you got to deal with it. So this is Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So cutting off forever, all right, is about to happen. Let's go to Jeremiah 49 and 10. Jeremiah 49 and 10. And it reads, But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. All right? So our salvation, all right, coincides with their enslavement and destruction and ultimate destruction. All right? So knowing the truth is very, very powerful, you know, for both Jacob and Esau. Let's go to the Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 2. I'm going to start at 15. And it reads, He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. This is the mindset of Esau as it relates to Jacob. 16. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. Y'all not the people of the Lord. Y'all not the chosen people at all. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father. All right? He's so jealous. But look what it says in verse 17. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. You see, their rationale is 100% completely off, right? They rationale is 100% completely off. Because why would you pick a fight, all right, with a lion? Why would you pick a fight with a bear? Why would you pick a fight with the Lord? But that's exactly what they did when we came up out of Egypt. When they came up out of Egypt, they heard what the Lord did. They heard that the Lord opened up the waters of the Red Sea. I forgot the name of the narrower portion of part of the Red Sea where we crossed that, but they heard about the wonders, all right, and how the whole Egyptian army was destroyed by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But what was they doing? Ready to fight us when we wanted to cross through. When we wanted to cross through through their area, through their land on that King's Highway, they wanted to fight us, even though they heard what the Lord did. So these are froward people, all right, and they're completely off. Let's go to Baruch, the 2nd chapter, because this is what she was afraid of. Baruch 2 and 28. As thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write the law before the children of Israel, saying, If ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. Yeah, Jacob is stiff-necked. But in the land of their captivities, everywhere we were scattered, they shall remember themselves. And this is what the fear was that was in her face, because they hate it when we remember ourselves. Okay? Because that means that when we know who we are, we also know who they are. That's how you know Christianity is false. Because in Christianity, they talk about everything, but they never talk about the Israelites today. They never talk about Esau, Edom, and the Edomites. So you can't listen to no man that's standing up there trying to tell you the truth, but he won't tell you who he is. 31. And shall know that I am Yahweh their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before Yahweh. All right? So in the land of our captivities, we thinking upon the Lord's name. All right? And we praising his name. We remembering his name. All right? So we can call upon his name because there's power in his name. Okay? That's why they gave us Jesus. Ain't no power in Jesus. You think there's people who conquered you want you to know the name of your power so you can actually communicate with them? But you can't stop the Lord. You can't stop this process. All right? So let's see what she's afraid of. Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. And we'll start at verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, when they see what? When they see Yasharallah being beamed up into them spaceships, them UFOs, those chariots. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, This was he whom we had sometimes in derision. Okay? And a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High? And his lot is among the saints? Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts, where there lay no way. But as for the way of Yahweh, we have not known it. What have pride profited us? Or what good have riches without vaunting brought us? That's going to be the mindset of Esau, Edom. When the Lord comes back with those chariots, okay, and he delivers the children of Israel out of captivities, out of all the lands where we've been scattered. That's what they're going to be thinking. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness. Goddamn right. You have wearied yourself in the way of wickedness. Let's go to Revelation 18. Revelation 18, verse 4. And it reads, And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. What plagues? Those ICBM nuclear missiles. Okay? That's what plagues. That's why he said, come out of her. So he got to beam us out. He got to beam us up so we can come out. Isaiah 26. Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment. For how long? Until the indignation be overpassed. She knew, and she still asked. That's the name of this lesson. I pray that this lesson has been edifying. Until the next one, Shalom.